So the expert system is just a software that acts as a human expert in some domain, for example, medicine domain, engineering, etc. The knowledge engineer is the person who developed this expert system. A knowledge domain is the person that we get the information from or the knowledge from. For example, let's say I want to build an expert system about eye diseases. Who should I contact about this? An eye doctor. So I can get the knowledge from this person who's expert in this field. If we're talking about knowledge engineering, it's the process for developing the expert system. Expert system building tool is the software that we use to build the expert system. Tool builder is just a company that developed this software that this expert used to build the developer used to build the expert system. So the building tool for the expert system has two components: the building language, and the support environment. Building language, which means basically just like the syntax of the language. The support environment, it means, for example, editor or debugger, like something that we can control this language or write this language in. So we have, if we want to compare between the expert system and the human, we have good news for the expert system. It is easy to transfer. While the human expertise, it's difficult to transfer, because if we're talking about the expert system, we can transfer the knowledge to the human easily. It is permanent. For example, it does not die. The human does die. It is affordable. If we're talking about a human, it's very expensive to have it. Like, for example, you have to pay for salaries and all of that. Affordable for the expert system, you pay for it once and that's it, like you have it. If we have, like, for example, bad news for the expert system, it is uninspired. Let's say we have a problem, we give it to the expert system. After some time, if it cannot solve it, it will tell you it cannot solve it. But if we're talking about the human, they are creative. They can come up with a solution for it, for example. And for example, if we're talking about here, the adaptive and need to be told. So the expert system, you need to give it like rules and all of that. But for talking about the human expertise, it can, for example, you don't have to tell them things. They can understand it themselves. If we compare between the data processing and the knowledge engineering, the data processing, which means like databases, the knowledge engineering, it's like basically the expert system. Data processing, it's algorithmic, which means step by step. It has loops. If we're talking about the expert system, it has heuristic values, heuristic functions, which mean it will not look at all the data. It will like have some heuristic values to reduce the time to look at the data. And we have, it is a rule-based system, the expert system. So here we have the expert system and knowledge-based system. Any expert system is a knowledge-based system. Any knowledge-based system is an artificial intelligence program, but it does not go the other way around. So not any artificial intelligence program is a knowledge-based system, and not any knowledge-based system is an expert system. An example for if we say not any knowledge-based system is an expert system is Minimax. So the expert system has two components. It has the knowledge base and the inference engine, which is basically like the control strategies or something like this. The knowledge based is what? It is the facts, the rules that's chosen by the domain. And we have the control strategy or the inference engine, which is what? It tells us which rule should fire first and which direction and rule should be fired. So if we're talking about the interpreter, it is like decide. It is forward chaining or backward chaining. The scheduler, let's say we have two rules that are matched at the same time. It tells us which rule should be fired first.